lot of sugar.
Lots of sugar.
A lot of sugar. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Maria and Glenn show. This is episode 10 and today we're going to be catching up on the past 2 years and we're going to do a quiz and find out some more information about the new book.
Great. It's good to be back, Maria. It's been a while. I was convinced our last Maria and Glenn show was a year ago, but actually it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
November 2020, which is a very long time. So should we have a quick catch up about what's happened in our lives in the last 2 years? What's been going on for you?
Well, I did my hires and advanced hires in school, and then I left school.
Yeah, that's huge. You became 18?
Yes, turned 18. I'm taking a gap year and I love not being in school. It's great. I'm preparing to go on a mission this year.
Amazing.
In March.
So where are you going?
Mexico and Costa Rica.
That is very exciting.
So why don't you tell us about the past 2 years for you?
Okay. A lot's happened. The main thing I've been doing is parenting 3 teenage daughters, which has been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure to be sure.
Yeah, I think it's because you're all so powerful.
And feisty, yeah.
Yeah.
Three very feisty daughters in different ways as well. So.
That's right. The last 2 years I've got into jumpers. Look, I don't. Maybe it's just a midlife crisis, but I've got into jumpers.
This is not my fave one, if I'm honest.
Like that?
It's like Granddaddy. And he's meant to be like the cool young dad, but it just doesn't really scream cool young dad, does it?
And the last thing was I got a new job last year. I left NHS Forth Valley after many, many years. And I still miss those colleagues, but I've got a great new job as the head of the Scotland office of the Royal College of Speech and Language Therapists.
Yeah, and he was also on the telly last week on the STV News. He really didn't want to do it, but it was an interview for his work. So.
No, you wanted to do it for me.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have let you. I was on BBC Radio Scotland first. It was both the same day with Kay Adams, and she was amazing. I was really impressed by her. And then I 5-minute walk up to STV and was interviewed in their lobby about the same subject. The TV was terrifying.
So what's the chat with Operation Sabre at the moment?
Well, it's been 2.5 years since I published it, and what's really interesting, we've managed to sell some copies in UK, America, I've got the list here, Germany, Spain, India, France, Canada and Italy. Tiny amounts in most of those countries, mostly in the UK. And the reviews have been good, so I've got 295 reviews on Amazon and 100 reviews on Goodreads. And to demonstrate those reviews, I have M&Ms. Now, do you know why I've chosen M&Ms, Maria? Like there's some M&Ms.
I do.
Why is that?
Because one of the characters in the book, I can say,
yeah.
Dara.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with M&Ms, and it's his his thing throughout both of the books.
So we're going to use these M&Ms to show a certain amount of reviews. And Maria, you're going to have to put them in order. So I'm going to put them out randomly, right? And then you'll need to decide which one had 5-star reviews all the way down to 1-star reviews. Okay, so we'll start off. This glass has 44 reviews.
So 44, okay.
44 people gave it a certain number of stars. Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
7. This number of stars.
I hope that's not the top one.
16. Okay. 220.
220. Did you count out all them?
I did count 6.
6.
So you have to put in order 5 stars here, 1 star down there. What do you think?
Well, I think the 1 star is going to be the smallest amount. Because I'm sorry, but 1 star is ridiculous and absolutely untrue. How dare you? Very rude. Honestly, he's put so much effort into this.
1 star, 6, right?
2 stars is going to be the 7.
7, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
3 stars is this one.
16.
Yep. And then these 2, I just don't know.
Okay.
I'm just going to have faith in the people.
Okay. Actually, you're almost totally right, Maria.
Oh, it's these 2 swapped, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not. So there's
okay,
225 star reviews.
Woo!
Well done. 44 4-star, 16 3-star. Actually, the only two you got wrong was this. So there's 6 2-star and 7 1-star. But apart from that, well done.
So now we're going to talk a little bit more about the new book, and I've got some questions for you. So when did you start writing it?
I started in March 21. That's almost 2 years ago. And I was working out how many hours I spent. So it's about 6 hours a week, a couple of evenings and a Saturday morning, which is 570 hours. And for anyone who wants to be interested, it's 76 full working days, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, we always joke that he's always in his study working. Like, he'll come home from a full week of work and then it'll just be Saturday morning. And we're like, have some fun. No, he does have fun as well, don't worry, we make him. Okay, so the next question is it almost finished?
It is almost finished. I've sent 2 drafts to my editor. The first time she read it, she was totally brutal about it, which was painful. And she said there was lots of changes to make. But she's a brilliant editor. She's edited for books like His Dark Materials, Hunger Games, and Captain Underpants. So the second draft, I was really pleased. I got comments back just yesterday, Maria. So she said she thought I did an amazing job and she's so impressed with how I've turned things around. So great.
So what about the cover of the book?
Yeah, I really love this part where we get to design the cover. It's with my graphic designer. I've sent him a briefing and part of the first chapter, and he's working on it at the moment.
And no one has actually been informed of this yet, but what is the book called? Drum roll, please.
The book is called Mission Midnight. I decided to keep it short, and hopefully that sounds exciting for people.
I think it's good.
Thanks.
And can you give us any little insights to the story?
Yeah, so it's 18 months on since Operation Sabre. The young people have grown up. They've all just turned 14. Paul and Rachel are on a boating holiday with their Uncle Stuart, and Sharaf is there and Terry is there, and then something huge happens that's very exciting. So hopefully people will find it exciting, thrilling and funny as well. I've read it to you, Maria. What did you think?
I thought it was really good. I thought it was action-packed, very thrilling. It makes you want to read on to the next chapter. Every chapter is kind of on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them are.
We've had a really good question, which was, would you rather meet the characters from the book in real life or become a character in the book?
I'd say probably meet them in real life, because I think some of them would be really interesting to meet. Sharaf is my favourite because he's really funny. So he brings the humour, and I think we'd have a great time.
And clearly I wrote this book to live out my spy aspirations and dreams, so I would definitely become a character. Paul's in the middle of the action, so I'd probably do that just for a week or so. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I would love to meet Dara. I would love to meet Terry. I think we'd get on really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other question was, which characters do you think each other are most like? That is a brilliant question. Do you want to go first?
That is a good question. Yeah, I'll go first. So I think you are most like Paul,
Right.
because he's brave and he's emotional.
He's emotional.
He's very sensitive, which you're not really sensitive, but he's a little. He just reflects you in many ways, and he's a hopeless romantic. He cares a lot about other people as well. He's really he wants to do good for others, and
Okay, that's nice.
a little bit of a leader as well. So I think you actually really like him.
Right. I was trying to think about this, and I couldn't think of a character that was like you, Maria. If you mix them all up, sorry about this, but there's a middle-aged woman called Nessa in the second one, and she's a very powerful character, and you feel her energy as she comes in the room. And actually, that's very like you. I can walk into the house and know whether you're in the house or not. I'm not sure how.
Oh, that was another funny thing that I thought. Sixth sense. Paul has a sixth sense, and you have that as well.
Okay.
And when is the book coming out?
Okay, well, I need to set a date. I'm almost there. But after feedback from the editor, I think it's closer than I first realised. So I'm aiming for spring. But in the next episode, I'm hoping to be able to tell everybody the actual date.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the return of the Maria and Glenn show. There will be an episode pretty soon, and stay tuned for more updates about the book. Bye.
Thanks, bye. Do you think our relationship's rocky?
Are we really gonna go into this on here? We're all meant to do that. Okay. So now we're going to talk a little bit more.
Sorry again. What is wrong with you? Did you get electrocuted?
Oh my god, such a.
Yeah, that was
I didn't want them to think I was from an unstable household.
No, you're not. Are you?
No,
That's
that was
a-
really
that is
weird. No,
brilliant.
it's not. It's not
That's
funny.
brilliant.
It's weird
It's
and gross.
Very. And in honor of Dara, who only eats green M&Ms, I've got some green M&Ms for you to eat. So.
Is it alright if I take some of these to cinema later?
Yeah. Oh no, you can't say that.
And also stay on the ball for more. I don't know.
Are you talking about football?
Again. Why am I so unhinged?
Wow, I don't know.